Nah, I'm chilling. A little bit. What's up? It's your boy Chris, also known as Chris Blendz.
All right. And then how long have you been cutting hair, Chris?
I've been cutting for hair for like around 2-3 years now.
All right. What's the thing you enjoy most about cutting hair?
It's seeing people smile, seeing people like, bring all the confidence back, make sure the people fresh and stuff, a haircut always brings back the confidence,
What's the main thing that made you start cutting hair?
Well, the main thing that made me start, it was off of a friend. His name is Manny. We started off like playing around, started like that, and then kept going. It got more serious. I started seeing results, started seeing like it started getting better and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I need to take this serious. And I also got an older brother who does this. He tried to get me into it, never did. And then little by little, started going into it and started just like, investing in my craft every time I could. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, originally. And then just been here all back and forth, and stayed here. We're still here, still lit, still live.
Did you go to school for any of this?
I did not. I only went to YouTube University. I tell my clients that I go to YouTube University.
So explain that. What was it like going through learning off YouTube instead of going to school?
Well, I haven't had a chance yet to go to school, but I'm planning on going to school. But YouTube just taught me little tips and tricks, as like anything else. You go to YouTube just for anything, how to fix this, how to fix that. So just off that, keep it going. And just kept practicing. It really was for me just more practicing than anything. So I have 3 little brothers, so three little clients I can use on and just practice. And YouTube just taught me tips and tricks how to use different types of hair, different hair types, different how to cut, how to do certain things, Yes, I have met many barbers I've went to school.
And have you asked them like their experiences, like what is like? And if you've asked them questions, have
Yeah.
there been a difference that you've noticed from them going to school and you not just learning by yourself?
I've seen a little difference. The only difference is it's probably like the dye process or the perm process. Like they know how to perm hair, they know how to dye hair. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. Like haircut, they were telling me like the process in there. You really don't do haircuts like that. They work on more than just the fade part. You work on more like fundamentals and like process of how to properly hold stuff and how to properly like clean stuff. It's more like more deeper than just haircut. I feel like the haircut part is cool, but it's just deeper than that. I don't know. I feel like they told me a couple things, but I feel like I've learned a lot just through YouTube itself. So.
More about that. So pretty much, how long did it take you to get where you're at now? From learning everything.
From learning everything, I would say about a year, and then it's like after the year, it's just like perfecting your craft, getting little details in, learning little things, and like every day you learn. So it's like me personally, so it was just like learning how to do things, learning how to work with no guard, learning how to work with how to fade this type of hair, different types of hair, It was just little by little, bro.
Like, are you comfortable with anybody walking up in here and cutting any type of hair?
Yes, I'm comfortable with any type of hair, like doesn't matter who it is, We're here for it.
What's one good thing a customer said about you? Like
one good thing. It's been a lot of good things they've actually said, It makes me like, but another one is like, just like, there's one like, it was like the other day, it was like, yo bro, like I appreciate you, you brought me back, like I was looking down bad, like super down bad. Like you done helped me so much, like regain my confidence. I was feeling like, it was actually crazy because like, you don't know how much a haircut can do to somebody until like they tell you. So he was like, bro, like I've been feeling like depressed, whoop whoop. Like depressed, and then like this haircut just brought me back to life, and it just makes me feel like, and I honestly like made me like so happy because like, bro, if you brought somebody back from depression, you know how depression like these days it gets crazy and it gets so deep into it. Nah, that was crazy for me, bro. That was a good feeling, bro. Just to get that like person out of like, or like at least to like snap out of it, Cause you never know what somebody's going through, every day. And an everyday basis, so and a lot of people don't like to show it. So yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy what a haircut can do, and it's really a blessing. So keeping the clientele flowing, I feel like it's just getting more into personal with the client, Cause like I said, let's say you get a client and you're not really like talking to him, but like you just give him a haircut and he just like leaves. Client feels like, oh, he don't really like care. He just wants to get his money or just leave. He don't feel like more. The client doesn't feel personal. I've had a lot of clients stay. A lot of clients since the beginning, even since I first started, like 2 years, 3 years ago. I've had clients that just stay, rock on, rock solid. Even when I left the Cali and came back, they stayed with me. So it was like, but you also have clients who leave, you know, which is nothing. I mean, I don't take nothing personal. I just learn from my mistakes and, you know, keep going and see if I can get them back right into the chair again. Because the chair is always open, so my chair is always open, no matter what.
Now, has there been in like a bad experience that you've learned off of, pretty much? Like something that, or you messed somebody's hairs up, or like?
It wasn't necessarily messing somebody's hair up. It was just more like not giving what I fully could potentially give. You know what I mean? So I felt like well, he felt like I rushed his cut. He felt like I rushed his cut, and which I learned off that, and I just didn't do it again. I like never like trying to like rush somebody else's cut again, and I learned off of that. It's little stuff like that too, or just like professionalism. Like make sure not to say like, you know, certain things around certain people. You know, just little things like that. But nothing too crazy right now. So far in the process. Like every day we gotta learn. We gotta learn from our mistakes and not how we're gonna get better. You know, we're never gonna get better if we don't learn from our mistakes. So even if a client like complains, not complain, it's like construction criticism. So you know, client like, oh, like this part you could take a little more higher, or like, you know, fade it a little bit more better, please. And it's not like. And then like I'll get mad like, oh, appreciate it. I thank you for letting me know, and I can help you and like, you know, better myself so I can give you what you want. You know, give you the best product. Because at the end of the day, you gotta give the client what you want, what they want at the end of the day. Because they're not gonna come back. It's customer satisfaction. You know.
And how highly do you rate that in yourself? Like, is that like the main priority?
Oh, that's one of the main priorities. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you always want that customer to come back.
Customer service is one thing that.
Yes. Yeah, I have to give one of the best services I can. So it's not just me. They come back, so they'll tell friends. You know, oh, bro, he got to go to them. He got the best service. You know, he'll get you right for sure. You know what I mean? So if you can give that, I feel like you'll gain so much clientele, and just a lot of people will just stick with you, just because off of that. Patience, yes, a lot of patience.
Not just barber.
No, yeah, it's just in general, yeah, yes. Because like over time, like at first, like when I first started, I used to get like mad, like I used to get mad with the fade, like why isn't this line coming out? Why isn't this coming out? Why isn't it coming out perfect? Like, you know, as you see YouTube videos, like nothing, they're looking like nothings, and you're like, damn, that came out perfect. Why can't mine come out perfect? And I teach you these little things. It's like just like take life slowly and don't rush it. Don't rush nothing. Don't rush nothing at all. Because something rushed does never come out good. So you get a rush haircut, you're not gonna get the result you want. You know what I mean? So I've kind of learned that in the way, like don't rush your process, don't rush nothing, because you're never gonna get what you want or the outcome that you want in a rush process. You know? So it's kind of taught me in life, like just slow it down, like take your time, watch things through, you know, and just like go through it with it. You know, life's a long game. We gotta play our cards right, man. It's a long life. And patience is like the number one thing, bro. It's not even just like it's not even about me. You gotta make sure your clients are good too. You gotta make sure your clients are on point and everything. So it's a lot of patience. And I feel like my patience has gotten way better because I used to get mad so easily back then. And not even like just because of the clients. It was just because just me in general. I was just that type of dude. So yeah, I was hard on myself. I was like, damn, this is not really like, you know, what I can do. So
as a client, bro, do you expect him to like take his time, or like what do you expect from your barber?
I don't expect him to take his time. I know he been doing this for a minute, so I trust him with anything. With him cutting my hair, I just let him work his magic.
How long have you been coming to Chris?
Since like August. I just moved out here.
So what's like, how many times have you cut your hair?
Every week. I come
Every
every
week?
Friday.
Every,
Every Friday.
every Friday.
I don't miss one.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say if you've noticed like him getting better, but have you noticed consistency?
Oh yeah, most def. He been doing different things, trying like he the first barber to put me on some hair products and shit. So he been putting me on with stuff. So I respect him for that.
And what would you rate his quality on like
Oh, a 10.
10?
10 most def. I ain't going nowhere else. Like I missed the haircut. I went out the city, came back, got a haircut same day.
And would you recommend Chris to anybody else out there watching this?
Yeah, I do it every time. Everybody, I go to campus on campus. I say everybody go to Chris.
Do you want to say your name real quick?
My name Benjamin. I go by Benj 5 Men on Instagram.
And do you get like new customers every week? Or like, how does that work?
I do tend to get new customers every week. Off my app mainly more, and a lot over Instagram too. It's like, you know, friends telling friends, or like, you know, I'll tag a friend, you know, and the other friend, you know, see that, or like, oh damn, that's where you get come from. So, you know, it kind of helps, you know, tagging people, and they'll get you know, they got different followings, so, you know, you don't got all the followers in your world, no in the world, so you gotta get more followers, you know. So off of that helps a lot. Off my app really helps a lot. The Cut app, shout out the Cut app. Y'all need to sponsor me, and the level 3. But anyways, nah, but they help me a lot, gain a lot of clientele. Just cause like I probably, like, I would say, if not one of the top barbers in the area, top rated in the area. So a lot of people look off that, and it's book. And that's the cool thing about the app. Like so if you're nearby, they'll show you the barbers nearby and what's their like cuts, what's their rates, you know, everything. So that's pretty dope. I'll base my price off what I know and experience.
And do you think you're like on average compared to other barbers, if you know any of the other prices, you think you're like an average price?
I think I'm on average price right now. I would say so. Cause I know a couple barbershops in the area that don't provide the quality and charging a little bit more, but that's not where I'm trying to get to. It's just on average right now, me personally, and I feel like I'm worth that. So, you know, I'm just charging what I think I'm worth right now.
So pretty much booking through the Cut app.
Yeah.
Or they can also like DM you and stuff.
Yeah, you can DM me, text me, call me, you know. But I prefer the Cut app. It just helps me with reviews, you know, puts me out there, helps me put me out there. So it's not just doing it for you, it's helping me get other clients in the area. Because if you leave me a review, it helps like my book, and it pushes it out in a way. So the app will like, oh, he reviews, good reviews. All right, we're gonna put him on top. The more reviews, the better, you know. So if you have the most reviews, let's say you have like 100 reviews and all 5 stars, you're gonna be on top. #1 barber in the area. So that's probably like one of like I push the app that much so I can be that #1 in the area, so, you know, everybody will know who I am in a way. Even if you don't get a cut, you know who I am.
I know clippers are like your most important tool, but what would you say is one tool that you would say is like critical for every cut that you need, besides the clippers, obviously?
Cool care. Make sure
What is that?
Make sure your barber has cool care. If your barber doesn't have cool care, run away, please. Sorry. So it's a 5-in-1. So it's a coolant, disinfectant, lubricant, and cleaner, and rust preventive. So it kills everything. So I mean, from like lice to HIV to like COVID to anything. So that's like a #1 like you need to, and to clean your clippers and make sure you don't have no bumps from client to client. Like, you know, that's another thing. Cleanness, like you gotta make sure you're clean. You gotta make sure everything.
So
Sanitary, yeah, exactly. That too. Because if you're not cleaning your clippers after every cut, you're gonna end up giving somebody some razor bumps or something you don't want under your skin, and you know, that's a bad look on you.
What made you say like, yeah, I want to go ahead and start doing something like this?
Well, I've been thinking about it, but I just never had nobody, or I couldn't think of nobody like be like, oh, I need to do his work. I need this. Like, I've thought about it many times. I've asked Manny to like record me, but the recording doesn't really come out like how I want to. Cause I don't really explain how I don't really explain how I want it, so it doesn't really come out how I want to. So I ended up like not even posting it. So I've been wanting to do content like this for a minute. I just never found the right person, and then glad we're here, bro.
All right, to end it off, Chris, what you want to say to the people? Like anything plans going on, stuff like that?
Uh,
Big things coming up.
any big things coming up? A studio may be coming soon. That might be a big one. Right now, just really focusing on myself right now. So I'm just trying to build a studio, you know. Go to school for sure. I'm trying to, and dye, the hair dye might be coming soon. I'm working on that right now. Hair dyes with designs and stuff. So that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be super crazy. And all I gotta say to the people is, thank you for following me. Check me out, Chris Blendz 77. And make sure if you haven't got a cut, make sure you get a cut. And yeah, we here, live.
What's the one thing you say? Come get crispy.
Come get crispy for sure. Yeah, come get crispy. That's my slogan right there.
And how'd that come about?
How'd that come about? Just you know, crispy is already like kind of in a way, kind of like with Chris. So Chris, I put the Chris in the first part and I put the PY at the end. So crispy, and it flowed in, you know. Come get crispy, you know. It just flowed in, really, to be honest. I don't know who came about, but I think it was pretty sure Manny. Manny, bro, this man has helped me so much with this process. And he's not even the barber, he's just the client. So I appreciate him for that. And he cuts up my logos, shirts, everything. So big shout out to Manny. But yeah, make sure you come get crispy and check me out.